Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome to Let's Play Warcraft 3, The Frozen Throne.
Betrayer. In truth, it was I who was betrayed. Still I am hunted. Still I am hated. Now my blind eyes see what others cannot. That sometimes the hand of fate must be forced. Of doom upon all those who would oppose us.
Though the Demon Lord Archimonde and the Burning Legion were finally defeated at the Battle of Mount Highjaw, much of Ashenvale Forest remains tainted by foul demonic energies. The combined efforts of both the Druids and the Sentinels have brought a tenuous peace to the Northlands, but dark creatures still lurk within the shadowed woods. In this perilous time, Maiev Shadowsong, the warden who once guarded Illidan's Barrow prison, has come forth to hunt her dangerous prey and chain him once again beneath the cold earth.
These tracks are fresh, but they split off in opposite directions. Illidan must be getting help from someone.
Your orders, mistress.
You watchers split up into two parties. Scour the woods. Find what you can. We'll meet you further up the coast. Remember, sisters, if you find Illidan, do not attempt to take him without the rest of us. He is far too dangerous to tackle alone.
Yes, mistress.
The rest of you, follow me.
Welcome to the Frozen Throne. So this was an expansion pack from the days of yore. Those halcyon days when expansions weren't just glorified light pieces of DLC, they were virtually games unto themselves. The Frozen Throne may as well have been a full sequel.
But those tracks were not made
So we're going from the end of Reign of Chaos, which saw us playing as the Night Elves, to the beginning of the Frozen Throne, which starts off with a Night Elf campaign. Nice, smooth transition.
I can wait no longer.
In terms of story stuff, this one picks up in the wake of us defeating the Legion at Mount Hyjal. We got that rundown. And this particular storyline picks up with Illidan's exile after being imprisoned for 10 millennia. Being hunted by Maiev here.
I can wait no longer.
Mistress, the Furbolgs have succumbed to the forest's corruption. It's as if they've lost themselves to mindless rage.
Their tribe suffered greatly during the Legion's invasion. They cannot be saved. Now is the time.
Now is the time. We're gonna hear that so much.
Slay them all. The hunter wins.
We are gonna hear that phrase so many times. I hope whoever it was Prince Kazuya? I hope I'm getting that name right. I hope whoever it was doing the running count for all of Death Knight Arthas's voice lines does one for Maiev.
Finish the hunt.
I will finish the hunt.
Now is the time. Corruption still grips the land.
It's also going to cap, speaking of Arthas, it's going to cap his storyline from Warcraft III Reign of Chaos off.
Drive the foul brutes back.
Wretched fools.
So, Illidan sent you foul satyrs to slow us down. He must be getting desperate. The hunter waits. Justice will end.
Each race is going to get their own full campaign, just like in Reign of Chaos, which makes the Frozen Throne single player about the same size as vanilla Warcraft 3's. Probably just a hair smaller, like maybe a couple missions lighter.
Mistress Shadowsong, we're lucky to have found you.
Report. The guilty will suffer.
My party was attacked by a bloodthirsty wildcat. Apparently, Illidan's passing drove the creature mad. There's no telling how many more innocents it might be.
This madness must end. We will find the creature and put it down. I can wait no
And the main
longer.
campaigns in this one are Night Elf, Human, and Undead in that order.
Struck here as well. They're bloodthirsty and fearless, whoever they are. That's the creature we're after. Slay it quickly and put it out of its misery. Now is the time.
You may have noticed that I omitted orcs from that. There is an orc campaign in the Frozen Throne, but we aren't going to be doing it because it's much more of a side story. In fact, it's even labeled as a bonus campaign, and the goal for that orc bonus campaign was to really show off what is possible with the new world editor, the new editor to the Frozen Throne. How substantial an improvement it was, and god damn is it a big one. That campaign contains some pretty wild stuff from just a modding standpoint.
The end draws near.
So it does its job, but it also doesn't really continue on any dangling story threads from Reign of Chaos. It still follows Thrall. He founds a new homeland in Kalimdor.
Those must be the creatures we're after.
Naga. Many craven races have tempted our wrath over the centuries. None have survived.
Wretched woman. We will retake the surface world and put an end to your vile race once and for all.
The hunt awaits.
I feel like Maiev there just casually admitted to like multiple genocide on the part of the Night Elves.
We're wasting time here.
So anyway, these are the Naga. They were raised by Illidan, and we will be learning more about them as a race in due time, but they are, again, new to Warcraft 3 as of this expansion. Each race gets a new hero, each playable one that is. New hero, new units,
These poor folk were slain just like the
new
others.
buildings, the balance is reworked.
Has much to answer for. He'll wish he were still chained in his cell when I get through with him.
But these wrecks, why would they destroy ships?
I don't know. Wait. He may have taken to the sea. Hurry, sisters. The port of Nendis lies to the north. Perhaps there we can find a ship and set sail after Illidan. The end draws near.
And there are some extra features that we'll see. Some new mechanical additions to Warcraft 3 as of the expansion. And there are now neutral heroes as well. Mercenary heroes you can hire from taverns.
We will find
And our first new hero
The hunt awaits.
is the Warden Maiev. She's an agility-based hero. You've seen her blink, you've seen her fan of knives, that AoE ability, tosses out a bunch of daggers around her, and Shadow Strike, the dagger toss with the damage over time on
The
it.
rest of my party. The twisted brutes are holding them in the nearby woods.
We will find them.
Night Elf Watchers. I knew there were more of them skulking around out there.
You will release my warriors immediately. Now is the time.
This optional quest is not far out of the way whatsoever, and it bolsters our forces quite a bit, so completely worth coming out of our way to do this. Just kind of a screen away from where we were going.
Illidan is out there somewhere.
And this mission is really just getting us back into the swing of things. It's what I would call a quick refresher mission, in case you had a lengthy break of, what was it, a little bit under a year between Reign of Chaos and the Frozen Throne coming out.
I smell something vile upon the wind.
Quickly, you fools. The ships must be burned. The Master doesn't wish to be followed.
I cannot allow Illidan to escape again. We must slay those Naga before they burn the ships.
You are too late, little warden. The Master has already set sail for distant shores. However, he wished to thank you for the hospitality you provided during his imprisonment. He asked us to repay you in kind.
You're certainly welcome to try, monster. We must hurry.
So the new goal is to
We're
make sure
wasting
at
time
least some of the ships survive. Save at least 2 of them. And they give you no time to mess around with this. There are unit groups of Naga attacking all of the ships at all of the docks right off the bat.
I can wait
So you have to
now.
motor. We should be okay, especially with all the additional units. We will lose ships, though. That is just inevitable. In fact, we are going to peel probably a unit group off, or a small portion of a unit group, just to maybe draw some aggro from some of the ships that are being attacked over here.
Now is the time.
And then Maiev is also getting a little bit low. So we're kind of
The hunt
gonna have to micro her using hide and blink a little bit. Looks like we've drawn the last of the fire away from the ships, and there is one more Naga left.
We're wasting time here. Justice
Are we
will
being
be
invaded?
done.
What is nature's call?
Mistress, do you believe we can defeat Illidan even if we find him?
Illidan has grown powerful, of that there is no doubt. He consumed the energies of the skull of Gul'dan. Now he is neither Night Elf nor demon, but something more.
Mistress, why would the Naga harbor so much hatred for us?
We must trust time to reveal all things. Now hurry. Illidan has a considerable lead on us. We must capture him before he causes any more harm.
Mistress, we followed Illidan's course due east, as you asked. But these strange islands do not appear on any of our maps.
I suspected as much. These islands must have been formed only recently.
What makes you say that?
The ruins all around us, Naisha. I recognize them. This was once the great city of Suramar, built before our civilization was blasted beneath the sea 10,000 years ago.
But how could... Are you suggesting that these islands were somehow raised from the seafloor?
Perhaps. Though there are few powers left in the world capable of raising islands from the deeps. Regardless, it's a mystery we'll have to solve later. We'd best head inland and set up a base camp. Once we're situated, we'll pick up Illidan's trail. Here, sisters, let's establish a base so we can continue our hunt for Illidan.
And we'll leave off here for today. Thank you all for watching. Take it easy. Have a good one.